Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Usman and you are watching Astrological Guidance. In today's video, our topic is monthly prediction of June 2023 for Aries Ascendants. In today's video, we will talk about how will be the month of June for all the Aries Ascendant people astrologically. First of all, we will talk about Sun. For all Aries Ascendant people, Sun controls your fifth house, and right now, Sun is moving in your second house in the sign of Taurus. Sun will stay in your second house till 15 June, then Sun will move to your third house in the sign of Gemini. Second house deal with your family, family lineage, family history, family values, family wealth, your wealth, savings, money matters, your speech, your food intake habits. All of these things are seen from second house. All of your family matters. All the people you love like a family is seen from second house. So second house is a very important house in our birth chart. Now Sun, your fifth house lord. Fifth house lord deal with your children, your love relationship, your education, your mental abilities, your planning abilities. So the lord of fifth house is right now moving in your second house. So we can expect till 15 June, Sun will stay in your second house. So we can expect your major focus in the month of June till 15 May will be your family, your assets, your wealth, or your food intake habits. Because whenever Sun is moving in any house in transit, it will illuminate the significance of that house. And now right now Sun is moving in your second house, so we can expect Sun will illuminate the significance of your second house. We can expect some good event in your children's life or your love relationships, because fifth house deal with your love relationships and your children's. Now the lord of the two things is moving in your second house, so that's why we can expect some positive event in your children's life or in your love relationship. One thing also important to mention here is that second house also deal with your speech, and Sun is very hot planet. Whenever Sun is moving in second house, there are chances during that time till Sun is moving in your second house, you need to take care of your speech, because Sun also represents ego, and right now Sun is moving in the house of speech, which represents your speech. So there are chances you may have some argument with your family member or the people you love. So we can expect these results till 15 June. After 15 June, when Sun will move to your third house in the sign of Gemini, and third house deal with your siblings, especially your younger siblings, your communication, your efforts, your neighbors, your cousins, and all the efforts you put in work or all the hard work you do in anything is seen from third house. Now your fifth house lord will be present in your third house after the 15 June. Then we can expect you will perform hard work in your studies, because fifth house also represents education and third house is effort. So after 15 June, we can expect you will put lot of effort in your education, or if you are older in it, then you will put a lot of efforts with your children in their education or in any of other matters of your children. So we can expect these results from Sun in the month of June. Now let's talk about Mercury. For all the Aries Ascendant people, Mercury controls your third house and your sixth house, and right now Mercury is moving in your ascendant in your first house. Mercury is moving here from last month. Mercury will stay in your first house, as we mentioned on whiteboard. Mercury will stay in your first house till 8 June. Then Mercury will move to your second house in the sign of Taurus. In the sign of Taurus. Last month also Mercury get retrograde in your first house, so we can expect you were facing many difficulties, arguments, obstacles in life since last month, because Mercury rules your sixth house and your third house. Both the houses are deal with obstacles and problems, because sixth house deal with your daily routine, your obstacles, your fights, your arguments, your health, your aunts and uncle, etc., etc. And third house deal with your efforts. So both the houses are deal with your hardships and struggle. So Lord of those two houses were moving in your first house and in a retrograde motion. Mercury comes out of retrograde motion on last month 14th May. Now after 14th May, when Mercury comes out of its retrograde motion, we can expect you will face some relief related to your communication or your argument which you were facing previously. Now till 8 June you were facing a positive result from Mercury in your ascendant. after 8 June, when Mercury comes out of your first house and moves to your second house, then we can expect you may face some arguments and obstacle in your family matter, because as we told in Sun section, Sun is already moving in your second house, and after 8 June, when Mercury moves to your second house, Mercury will become into combustion, because whenever any planet comes too close to Sun in transit, it will come into combustion. Second house deal with your wealth, your speech in your family. So we can expect after 15 June positive result in these matters related to Mercury. So we can expect these results in the month of June from Mercury. Now let's talk about Venus. For all the Aries ascendant people, Venus control your second house and your seventh house. And right now, Venus is moving in your fourth house in the sign of Cancer. Venus just come here in your fourth house on the end of the May, and Venus will stay in your fourth house till the end of June. So as we discussed, second house deal with your family, your speech, your wealth, your saving, and seventh house deal with your marriage, your and seventh house deal with your marriage, your relationships, your business partnerships, your other people in general. All the other people you meet in general is seen from seventh house, and respect along with 10th house is also seen from seventh house. One thing is very important to discuss here is that Ketu is moving in your seventh house from last year March 2022. So we can expect you are facing many difficulties and obstacles in your relationships and your marriage or in your business partnerships, because of Ketu is moving in your seventh house, and Lord of your seventh house is moving in your fourth house, Venus, which is also control your second house. And fourth house deal with your home, your family, your property matters, your vehicle, your emotional peace, you all the thing which provide you comfort. All of your conveniences are seen from fourth house. Your homeland is seen from fourth house. So Lord of seventh house and second house moving in your fourth house, we can expect you will have great relationship during this time with your mother, but you may still feel disturbance and isolation from your marriage relationship or your business partnership, because Ketu is moving in your fourth house, and Venus is and Venus is carrying Ketu's energy in your fourth house, because in the house of Venus, Ketu is moving. So Venus also has the Ketu's energy with it or moving in your fourth house. So we can expect you may have some religious or some gathering in your home, in your house during this time. And Venus also control your second house, which is your family, your wealth. So we can expect you may have some gains related to your family or your convenience, or you may some buy vehicle or some convenience or something that may provide you comfort in life. We can expect these results in the month of June from Venus. Here is one remedy for all the Aries ascendant people which are facing many difficult results related to their seventh house. So you can donate some red color items on Tuesday after the sunrise and before the sunset. It will reduce or nullify the bad effects of Ketu. Now let's talk about Moon. For all the Aries ascendant people, Moon control your fourth house, and right now Moon is moving in your ninth house in the sign of Sagittarius. The positions of planet you are watching on whiteboard is set according to 6th June, and on the basis of 6th June we are predicting for whole month, because Moon is very fast moving planet. Moon changes sign in 2.5 days. If we try to predict Moon for every house in monthly prediction video, then video will get too lengthy and it will be very difficult for us to describe. But here we will try to make you understand how can you see Moon's transit in your chart easily. So whenever Moon is moving from 6th, 8th and 12th house in transit, during these days we can expect we may face some different result, some difficulties and some obstacle in life, because these house considered as naturally malefic house in astrology. Somehow some problems, obstacle are associated with these house. And Moon is very sensitive and delicate planet. Moon get influenced very easily. Second important thing to judge Moon transit is that whenever Moon is moving near naturally malefic planet from any house, and naturally malefic planets such as Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, Mars. Whenever Moon is moving from these planets in any house in transit during these days, we can also expect we may face some difficulty, problem, and obstacle in life. And especially problem will come from the house significance through which the Moon is moving near the naturally malefic planet. So that's the way to judge Moon transit. Now let's talk about Mars. For all the Aries ascendant people, Mars is very important planet for you people, because Mars is your ascendant lord, and also Mars control your 8th house. And right now Mars is moving in your 4th house in the sign of Cancer, which is a debilitation sign of Mars. Mars control your 8th house. 8th house deal with your sudden events, your transformation, your ups and downs in life, your secrets, research work, your in-laws, ups and life, your longevity. First house, as you know, first house deal with you, your health, your personality, your nature, your body look, and etc. etc. Your all the aspects of life is represented by your first house. So Lord of these two houses is right now moving in your 4th house in the sign of Cancer, which is debilitation sign for Mars. Means Mars feel very weak in Cancer sign. Mars doesn't give good results in Cancer sign. To take care of your health and your mother's health, or especially communication, or during the communication with your mother and your homies. And Mars, whenever Mars is moving in its debilitation sign, Mars shows more aggression and useless aggression. So we can expect you may face some argument, anger issues, and difficulties in life. You may feel frustrated many times during the month of June, because Mars, your ascendant lord, is moving in your 4th house, and Rahu is moving in your ascendant sign. So you need to take care of your health and all your matters and around your home. You need to stay away from, may have some bad incidents in your home related to fire. So take care of these things and these issues in the month of June, so we can expect these results in the month of June from Mars. We have three major astrological events in the month of June, as we mentioned on whiteboards. First of all, number one, Mercury will transit from your ascendant on 8 June into Taurus sign, as we discussing about Mercury. Second important event is that Sun will move to your third house on 15 June in the sign of Gemini. Right now, Sun is moving in your second house in the sign of Taurus. After 15 June, Sun will move to your third house in the sign of Gemini, as we discussed when we were discussing about Sun. Third important and major astrological event happening in June is that Saturn is turning retrograde on 18 June in your 11th house, and will be retrograde till November 4 in your 11th house. Saturn just come in your 11th house on 17 January 2023, and Saturn right now on 18 June will be turning into its retrograde motion, stay in its retrograde motion till 4 of November 2023. Rest all the planets like Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu. We have described these planets in our yearly prediction video in detail. If you are interested to know the results of these planets in detail for the whole year of 2023, then you can check my yearly prediction videos and watch for your ascendant. I hope that video will prove helpful for you. Our today's video monthly prediction for the month of June 2023 for Aries Ascendant ends here. I hope you will like this video and this video will prove helpful to you. And if you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in next video. Till that, Allah Hafiz. Take care.